Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
1, 2, 3, 4. Monster movie.
Fun time, go! Monster movie.
Fun time, go. Monster
Movie.
Fun time.
Go!
Monster movie. Fun time, go.
With Precious D and Honey Bee.
Fun time, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, welcome to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. I am one of your hosts, Precious D.
And I am the other one of your hosts, Honey Bee.
Honey Bee and I are two best friends making our way through the history of kaiju movies. We started in 1933 with King Kong, and today we're in the year 2017, and the movie is Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Before we jump into it, though, there's things I always wait to the end to say, and I mean to say them at the beginning. So, folks, if you enjoy what we're doing at all, please like and subscribe and rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening. And also consider checking out our Patreon, where we do Patreon-exclusive episodes. Also, remember, Kaiju Go is coming up in August. We are sponsors, and we will be there. It is a kaiju film, art, and pop culture show in Dallas, the historic Texas Theater in Dallas, August 16th. Be there or be square. Honeybee, what are your initial thoughts about Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters?
Well, I watched the trailer before I watched the movie, and I got so hyped. Like, the trailer, it's like, everything just looks so good. Like, I really love the way everything looks. Godzilla, so good. The design, very scary. Love the way he moves, like, so slow.
Something in the way he moves.
Yes. Oh, exactly. I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for days. But yeah, exactly. Something in the way he moves. Just great. I really, really loved the animation. I love the style. Initial thoughts, great. Getting more into it,
This is the first of 3 movies. They are on Netflix. I don't know if Netflix paid for it. Yeah, well, they're listed as the worldwide distributor. Toho's listed as the Japanese distributor.
Okay.
This is the first animated film and the second film in the franchise's Reiwa era. The first one would be Shin Godzilla. It's very... So the next 2 movies are Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle and Godzilla the Planet Eater. This movie is very anime.
Yeah, it is.
In that...
Which I love. I don't mind that at all.
There's a lead dude who is just so full of angst. He's just so angry and misunderstood. And I kind of hate him.
Yes! Like, he's just so emotional. And, like, I get it, man. I get it, all right? We get it. Your parents, your grandpa, lots of shit going down. It's a lot of emotion to be had, but you, sir, need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
He acts like he's the only one that this is happening to. And I'm like, we're all in the same boat, dude. Just chill.
Yes. Chill.
That is Haru Sakaki. I guess I'll get to our cast here. So it's animated, so that we have two casts, Japanese voice cast and English voice cast. Haru Sakaki is Mamoru Miyano, and the child version is Aya Suzaki. And in English, he is Chris Nyosi and Rachel Hager. There's Metphyses, who is Takahiro Sakurai and Lucian Dodge. Martin Lazzari is Tomokazu Sugita and Edward Bosco. Mula Elu Galu Gu. Yo Gabba Gabba is Junji Suwabi and Jameson
You're just making
Price.
this shit up.
Yeah. Well, some of these people are aliens. Rulu Elu Belu Bay is Kenta Miyaki and Rich Brown. Yuko Tani is Kana Hanazawa and Christina V. Adam Bindewald is Yuki Kaji and Robbie Damond. Elliot Leland is Daisuke Ono and Ray Chase. Umberto Mori is Kenyu Hirouchi and Keith Silverstein. Halu Elu Dolu Do is Kazuya Nakai and Doug Stone. And finally, Endurfi is Kazuhiro Yamaji and Joe Achman. Wow, that was quite a lot. Let's see. Came out November 2017. It's 88 minutes. Box office of 3.3 million. No budget is listed. I guess it had a theatrical release in Japan. I don't think there's been any kind of home video release here in the U.S. I think there was one in Japan. Because even though you can watch it on Netflix anytime you want, I would like to have a hard copy, just in case one of these days it could all disappear. Let's get into the plot here from Wikipedia. Thank you, Wikipedia. Let's see. First it says setting. In the last summer of the 20th century, giant monsters began attacking Earth, and humanity is driven to near extinction by one monster which eliminated the others, Godzilla. Two alien races with ulterior motives. The religious Exif, which I thought were meant to be kind of like the Exilians, they had a similar name, and the technologically advanced Bilusaludo came to Earth. They both look just like humans. Came to Earth and offered their assistance against Godzilla. After the Bilusaludo's gambit with Mechagodzilla failed before it could be activated, both the aliens and humanity were forced to abandon Earth and emigrate to the exoplanet Tau Ceti E via the spaceship Aratrum.
Okay, I will say the kaiju montage that we kind of get here in this setting moment.
Yes.
Sick. There's actually so many places in the movie where visually it's just like, oh, it's so good. Like, there's just so many of those pieces. But the first little montage we get, I was like, fuck yes, this is going really well.
Well, I was pleased to see Herida. Hedera. Yes, Hedera. Just very briefly, because he doesn't get enough respect. There's a second ship, the interstellar arc, the Oratio, was sent to Kepler 452b, but disappeared under mysterious circumstances. 20 years later, Aratrum is 11.9 light years from Earth and contains the remaining humans, accompanied by Exif and Bilusaladu refugees. So that was just the setting. Here's the plot. Captain Haru Sakaki bears a seething hatred towards Godzilla, which killed his parents during the exodus from Earth. Just his parents, nobody else's parents, at least nobody that counted. Jesus Christ.
And he's just been sitting on this and stewing on it for 20 fucking years.
Yep. He believes the planet selected for colonization, Tau E, is uninhabited and tries to force the ship's committee to rescind the order to send the elderly... Oh, no, I'm sorry, not uninhabited, uninhabitable. And tries to force the ship's committee to rescind the order to send the elderly, including his grandfather, to scout the planet. Haru is arrested and then witnesses the exploratory shuttle explode while entering the planet's atmosphere.
Okay, but we gotta talk about this, like, moment that he has with his grandpa, because, like, damn, you know, he's, like, talking shit, like, fuck them, they can't send the elderly, like, this is wrong, blah, 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 and then the grandpa's like, hey, man, we're volunteering, like, you may be able to endure this, but we can't. If I'm gonna die, like, I want to die with my feet on the ground, on land, and I was just like, damn, like, that's fucking rough.
Which is not going to happen. You're
It
going to
is
die
not going to happen because he blows up
a fiery
explosion. And I'm going to watch it, just like I watched my parents blow up.
Yeah, blowed him up real good. And there was some, he had, first what's the name here, takes control of this shuttle, and he has a bunch of bombs on this shuttle, and then they clear him off. And it's unclear, like, did they miss clearing off one of the bombs? Because it doesn't seem to hit anything. It just sort of explodes.
Later on in the movie, he's, like, having a conversation with old girl, and he's like, and she says, well, they said all the bombs were clear. Like, what, they must be, you know, corrupt. And he's like, no, I will not believe it. Yeah. But maybe, but I won't, but maybe, but no.
Yeah, he gets weirdly defensive. He gets weirdly defensive of the people that locked him up for years.
And just possibly killed his grandfather.
Yeah. He then anonymously publishes a classified essay on Godzilla's weak points. You know what? Even if they didn't kill him on purpose, their incompetence got them killed in some way. Anyway, Godzilla's weak points provided by the Exif priest Metphies. This sways public... That guy's shady as fuck. This sways public opinion among the population, forcing the Central Committee into returning to Earth after deciding they are unlikely to find another habitable world. And because they've been traveling at near-light speeds, a lot of time has passed on Earth.
Yeah.
So
I love how they originally think it's like 1,000 years, and then it's like, well, maybe it's 10,000. They're like, well, maybe it's 15. Well, maybe it's 19.
There should be very... accurate formulas that can figure that shit out. Also, they spent 20 years going 11 point whatever light years, and then they engage a warp drive or something and just get back really quickly.
Like warp speed,
which
something or other.
Is also going to probably contribute to the time dilation. The
Well, I think it's strange that they're talking about it, and he's like, well, there's 0.01% chance of finding, like, a habitable planet. So, what do you say, boys? Back to Earth? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Really? That's what we're doing here?
This reminds me. I didn't mention this. If you're a patron, you might have heard or will hear soon our Planet of the Apes episode. And in that movie, they're dealing with some time dilation, too. And there's a whole thing with Charlton Heston talking about so-and-so's theory. He doesn't mention Einstein. He's talking about some other dude and his theories of time dilation. I'm like, no, this is... I mean, no one's tested it. At the point in that movie was made, nobody had gone out in a spaceship and tested it personally, but the math was all pretty solid, and everybody was pretty sure that was going to happen. And they just seemed kind of, oh, hey, turns out that the thing works like all the scientists said it did. How weird. I don't know, it bugged me. The ship arrives in Earth orbit and sends reconnaissance drones to scout the surface, which reveal that Godzilla is still alive.
Yeah, woo!
After 200,000 years, I think. Metphies arranges Haru's bail? Bail? No. His release. There's no bail. Nobody wrote a check for $10,000 or anything.
I think it's only like 20,000 years.
Yeah. He explains to the committee that Godzilla has a vulnerability. It is an electromagnetic pulse producing organ in its body, which generates an asymmetrical permeable shield, making it impervious to all damage except for a short period when the organ recycles. Haru proposes using that window to crack the shield organ and quickly implant an EMP probe into Godzilla to cause an implosion from the resulting energy buildup. Oh, good Lord. He stresses that close quarters combat would be needed for accurately coordinated attacks in order to find the organ, and requests a force of 600 people to implement the plan. There's only like 2,000 people left. When Haru and the 2 battalions reach Earth's surface, they learn that almost 20,000 years have elapsed due to relativistic effects. Also, Godzilla's presence on the planet has radically altered Earth's biosphere.
Okay, first of all, if Godzilla has just been chilling here for 20,000 fucking years, sorry boys, it's his planet now. Like, get fucked. It's like, what are you doing?
Squatters' rights.
It really, yeah.
You guys left.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
You all left.
It really, like, okay, I loved this movie, and the more I got into it, I'm just like, okay, we need more. I hate to say it, and I sound like a broken record here. If you've listened to the show before, you probably already know I'm going to say, there's way too much people shit, especially for how cool this animation is. Like, this animation is so cool, and I'm very excited to see the other 2 movies, for sure. But, come on, man. Give the people what they want. Fucking monsters.
My feelings!
Ugh, get your fucking feelings out of here. Haruo, you little bitch ass.
They suffer losses and damage to their landing ships by flying creatures called servums. The remaining troops mobilize and soon encounter Godzilla. Haru proceeds with the original plan on his own and attacks Godzilla before Leland intervenes and provoke Godzilla.
I really hate this speech too, where he's like, "We gotta take back our home," like, and they like see the ruins, and he has this really emotional moment where he's like touching the ground, and he's like, "This planet still remembers us."
Right.
Like, no, dude, it really fucking doesn't. Like,
his
get
evidence,
out of here.
His evidence that the planet remembered is that they find some buildings, and then they realize that these aren't actually the buildings anymore. The plants kind of grew up over the buildings.
Some shit.
Yeah, they're basically fossilized buildings because these plants grew up over them and took on their shape, but the actual building itself is gone. But that means that the plant remembers the building and therefore us. Like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, but then also they realize that the plants and the water are toxic. So get the fuck out of here. Like, this isn't even in, like, a habitable planet for you. And there's this whole moment kind of, like, before this where he's talking about, like, the kids who are in space. You know, they've never experienced Earth, but he has, and he remembers Earth. And, okay, Earth is gone, my boy. It's been 20,000 years here. Godzilla, this is his planet now. Like, you're fucked. I don't know. I'm annoyed.
So Leland's death allows the others to learn Godzilla's weak point is its dorsal fins. Command falls to Metphes, who promotes Haru to commander, as the human convinces the remaining survivors to continue with the plan and defeat Godzilla. The group manages to trap Godzilla within a collapsed mountain pass where they succeed in killing the monster. However, it appears to only be an offspring, and the original Godzilla, which has grown to 300 meters in height, emerges from beneath a nearby mountain and destroys most of the remaining crew. Wah, wah.
Llegaron los nuevos McCrispy Strips, listos para aventurarse en la mezcla de mayo ketchup, la barbecue que quedó en el fondo de la cajita, hot fudge sundae y en la nueva creamy chili McCrispy Strip dip. Los nuevos McCrispy Strips, ahora en McDonald's. Para pa pa pa.
All right, here we go.
New Phineas and Ferb is here.
We're back, baby.
For 104 more days.
I know what we're gonna do today.
Of summer vacation.
I am ready for summer shenanigans. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
All right. We're gonna bust Phineas and Ferb once and for all.
Are we gonna do this again?
New inventions, shenanigans, innators, adventures, and songs.
Brand new summer vacation.
New Phineas and Ferb starts June 5th on Disney Channel and next day on Disney Plus on DisneyPlus.Disney.com.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Why did you think that one person, this whole thing just pisses me off where he's like, what about fighting Godzilla and becoming a hero? Like, we can't, well, first of all, the first moment that they get attacked, all their equipment is fucked. So they can't even retreat now if they wanted to. And this is his fault. He took 600 people out of 4,000. And then he's like, we're going to have to go directly to Godzilla and use backup people that we don't even have. And everyone's like, yeah, sure, let's do that. And I'm like, why? Why are we going? Even one guy says, oh, well, if you're going to go along with Haruo, you have to commit completely. And I'm like, why? We know he's crazy. We know this is a suicide mission. Like, I just don't, like, he's the vengeful, someone at some point calls him the vengeful hammer of the arrogant or something, or for the arrogant. And I'm like, yes, okay, so we realize how nuts this plan is. We realize how many people we're gonna lose. But you know what? Let's do it. Because I get that, like, we have nothing left to lose, but the whole argument of this is our home, this is our planet, 20,000 years ago, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I'm just like, oh god. There's not enough Godzilla shit in this movie.
Yeah. Trapped beneath rubble, Haru watches Godzilla leave while vowing to kill it before losing consciousness. In a post-credit scene, Haru wakes up in a secluded area and sees an indigenous girl standing next to him. So all the humans didn't leave the planet. There's still some living there. Did you see that scene? I think I might have.
Yeah.
I think I saw it the first time I watched this, but I may have turned it off this time before it got to that.
I did see it.
So there you go.
Whatever. I do love the design of Godzilla, or the Godzillas in this movie. Very square, very just buff, bulky, scary.
And I'm pretty sure this adult Godzilla at the end is the biggest we've ever seen him.
Yeah, and just mean. Love it. Love how just angry and mean he is. This guy really needs to work through some trauma, though, before he leads other people. But, let's just make him commander while we're here. And just follow him blindly.
Didn't Metphies have a weird religious moment by himself where it seemed like maybe he was worshiping Godzilla?
He 1,000% was. He even, has the switch. I honestly didn't know he was a he until this moment that we're talking about it. I was like, I literally was calling him the alien babe. So that's my bad.
He's very, he's a very androgynous alien person.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know that they're clear on that. So he might be something that's just not, male or female. It's something alien.
Yeah. Yeah. But he does have this moment. I actually have it written down. He's like, it's been 20 years since I've seen you. Like 20 years of a nightmare for the humans, but 20,000 years of Godzilla's reign. He's the god of destruction, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, and it has a little worship moment. But it's so weird because at some point in the movie they talk about how he can regenerate. He's regenerating. He can regenerate himself, and then they're just so fucking shocked when he's healing himself and regenerating. No shit, we already talked about this in the beginning of the movie. Why is this dickhead? And then I was so pissed off. I was like, he better fucking sacrifice himself for everyone and kill. And that is what I want. I'm like, sacrifice yourself for the greater good because you are a crybaby and you got to get out of here. And then Godzilla explodes and I'm like, yeah, he did it. Good for him. Nope, he fucking lived.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. It's been 20,000 years and you think this dweeb is gonna... I don't really like villain Godzilla, I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's just not my favorite. I prefer my Godzilla to be, the hero. And this guy was just really harsh in my vibe.
Well, this Godzilla is the hero because those humans are all assholes.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of punk ass whiny little bitches.
Yes, and then
getting in the way.
I was literally like in the beginning of this movie, like, oh, this is like a 5-star movie, and then I was like, okay, this is a lot of human shit. This is like a 4-star movie, and then Godzilla blew up, and I was like, ugh, 3 stars. And then we get like another Godzilla moment. I was like, okay, all right, 4. I'll go back up to 4. Okay, but yeah, honestly, I'm just like annoyed. But I will say, you know, goosebumps for a lot of the Godzilla moments. He is for sure, you know, king of the monsters. He looks really great. His roar is really great. It really should have ended when the like other Godzilla bursts out, you know, and it's like, he's the king of the monsters. Roar, blackout. Like, that's when it should have ended. He should have roar and then like blackout, and we see him, you know, in Haruo's eyes. Do you know what part I'm talking about? Like, he's like, I will end you, you bastard. And then we like see like the camera pans to like his eyes, and we like see the fire and the destruction in his eyes, and it boom, end of the movie. Perfect. Because then we could have been like, yeah, he's fucking dead. But no, he survived, and then was like, oh, yay, I'm defeater. Ugh, whatever.
Well, Haru, good luck with your future endeavors.
You bastard.
So what are you gonna...
I'll kill you. Okay, yeah, with what, you fucking dweeb? I don't know. It's just like, come on. I am excited for this to continue, though. I'm excited to see the other 2. I think that they will get better, you know. You gotta walk before you can run. That's what I'm hoping for.
He's all, hello, my name is Haru Sakaki. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Man.
Oh, gosh.
So
but then doesn't care about his grandfather whenever his actual men probably killed him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. What are you going to rate it, Honeybee?
I'm going to give it 4 stars.
Yeah, I think I will too, at least for the ending.
Yeah, I for sure liked it. I like the storyline. I just think too much people shit. Give me more Godzilla. Give me more monsters. The montage was okay. Like that we had some, you know, some snippets in there, a little teasers of other, you know, kaiju. Love that. But I want more. I want more. I need battles. I want more roars. I want to feel scared, and I just, you know, I want the monsters. Give me the monsters. I don't need some like dude. I don't need to worry about some dude's emotions. Like, okay, I get it. You know, like your family is dead. That's a bummer. But yeah, it's just too much. There's got to be like a healthy line there, and it was just a little too much for me. Too much people shit. I think if there was more Godzilla shit, honestly, I would have been fine with how emotional Haruo was. But I think there just wasn't enough. It was just the whole movie. It should have just been called, you know, that guy, this fucking wiener. That's what it should have been called. His face and just like this wiener, and just what a weenie.
Oh man.
Like, yeah, Godzilla was badass though. I really love the design. I love how square he is. I feel like a lot of times American Godzilla is a little bit more square, or maybe that's just legendary. You know, Godzilla's more square. Godzilla -1, he's more round. Shin Godzilla, also, you know, Japan, more round. Those just like sweet, round, cute baby cheeks. I love that, but I really love the, you know, square Godzilla because he just looks more mean, and I just really loved his design in this movie. But,
I do think
we just didn't get enough of it.
His design seemed very influenced by the legendary Godzilla.
Yeah, for sure. Very, very square and scary and buff. So many muscles. I'm so buff. I'm Godzilla. He's a god, man. Just don't cheapen it with your stupid little plane. And if you are gonna sacrifice yourself, I don't want to see you at the end of the fucking movie. Anyways.
Well, next
that was
week...
a 4. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. Next week's movie is Kong Skull Island, which is available on Max, or you can rent or buy it from all the usual places. So join us here next week, my friends. You're sure to get a smile from a giant fucking gorilla here on Skull Isle. Until then, I have been Precious D.
And I've been Honey Bee.
Remember to keep calm and take shelter in basements.
And please, don't misuse science.
We won't see you, but you will hear us next time on Monster Movie Fun Time Go. You've been listening to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. If you enjoyed the show, please consider rating and reviewing us on your podcasting platform of choice. You can leave us a message and find links to all our things at mmftg.com.